Good morning, if it is grand rising, technically I should say, or good afternoon or good evening. Happy Sunday, almost July 1st, June 29th. Welcome home to the fam. Welcome home, family. I hope that you guys are having a glorious Sunday and that you have looked yourself in the mirror and told yourself that you are amazing and you recognize how beautiful you are. And you're continually to reward yourself with compassion and grace because Spirit is just, that's the overall message here. Alexa, volume down 1. I'm getting a sense of you don't have any idea. It is going to seem implausible, like there's no possible way this oppression or this repression of your freedom is. Like, when this is exposed, when it comes out, even you being grounded in spirit and union with the source are going to, y'all are going to just be dumbfounded. Let alone whoever else, finds out what's going on. I don't feel like that is necessarily just for a small amount of people in this collective. I feel as if that is just a collective-wide fact. The lengths people who continually just want to stay in that shadow side went to block you, right? I think that it's going to just be shocking. Now, I think a lot of this collective does have a very good idea, but when it is actually like confirmed and like in your face and you're actually like reading it or you hear about it or someone's explaining it to you, it's gonna be like, gosh, I really, that's what I felt, or I had a feeling, right? But that's not gonna cover how you're gonna be. So every day you need to look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself how beautiful you are. A lot of I am statements right now. I'm hearing you need to be really talking positively. Okay, what, you don't have to say things out loud. Like, I get that. Like, it's hard sometimes. You don't want to like talk to the mirror, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Maybe that's something that you guys need to try, because maybe that's part of your passion, is using your voice. So get used to looking at yourself and talking, or get used to hearing yourself, because you're going to be seen. That's just a fact. Also, continue to rest, listen to your body. There's a lot of planetary shit going on this first week in July. I mean, there's always a lot. It's just a very interesting cosmic time. But coming up on the 10th of July, we have a full moon. I think it's the buck moon, but it's in Capricorn. So there's going to be a lot of doubt. Like you're might have a little bit of resentment, like if you're being, like ignored, or you feel like you need outside approval, right? You're seeking validation from anything other than where you should be seeking it, which is like inside of you. So working on self-doubt is huge. So I would say, just me as, little luminous indigo warrior, I would start fucking working on that right now. It's the 29th. That's like what? 29th, 30th. That's 12 days. What is it? What do they say? It takes like 2 weeks to change a habit or to work on, I would fucking get started now, because then I think that moon will hit different for you. You're gonna like clean, do some gardening. Don't let it be a problem. There's your advice. I do think most of us, though, are comfortable in our skin, or we're becoming to be more comfortable in our skin, and we are literally just letting that go by the wayside. Downloads I got today. So the only song that, there's a lot, like I have a couple of pages, but I've been doing a few things The first song I heard today was Chariot. The Chariot. Gavin DeGraw, he's one of my favorite artists. I heard Chariot. I heard Every Little Bit. There are like 3 other songs. They're almost like in a row. But Chariot made me laugh. See, I just have all these spiritual burps because I know like it's coming. I mean, the Chariot comes out like all the time now in readings, right? It's coming in. It's a really bad time to mess with the collective, okay? They've been using crystal magic, that came out, crystal magic with the full moons here to hijack or to break into your spiritual consciousness. Again, they don't want to do the work. So there's that. They're just trying to create self-doubt, right? But Archangel Michael is here, and it is almost as if he's antagonizing them, or he's like, try it. Go ahead. Try it. You know? Don't You Worry, Child is on right now. Again, coming in for the win, Spirit. A lot of succubus energy, that's kind of exiting. The other concept I've been getting is day of mourning. That came with the word motoring. I don't know why. I mean, I don't talk like that. I don't say motoring. In fact, I had to look that up. I mean, I know what motoring is. It's a method of moving around, getting from point A to point B, but it's actually traveling by car is how it was explained to me, or how I read it. So traveling by car, motoring, day of mourning. I'm picking up accident energy. I also picked up the phrase left us. We have another demon. Laraje, I don't know, Laraj, I don't know how you say his name. It doesn't matter to me. He's important. I'm not giving him any time. But apparently he was summoned at the winter solstice. So, you know, this was, he is a demon. He's a Marquis, he's a great Marquis. He's in, the lower level of Solomon, I think. He has 30 legions of demons underneath him, and all he does is cause great battles and disputes, right? So battles and disputes. But he represents as a very handsome archer who never misses, and when his arrow hits you, it causes gangrenous, like gangrene injuries, which would end up as in like an amputation, okay? And that is an energy that I've been picking up for a long ass time. Amputations. I've been picking up decapitations. I got truncated the other day. Amputations, like losing a limb. So I don't know. I just say it. I say what I'm guided to say. You take what resonates with you, okay? So after I heard all of that, the song that came on was Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa. And it's like, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how, right? I'm not where you left me at all. So whether you did the walking away or they walked away, which generally it's both. They walked away from you in some way, shape, or form, which then eventually you woke up and you chose to walk away, all right? And that this fits that. They're gonna try to come back in. They don't like sitting in wounded warrior energy, which is where they're sitting. They don't understand karma's real. They still don't want to admit it, right? They want to live in that shadow side of justice. They want to play the victim. They don't understand. So they want to try to wiggle back, right? But you're fucking smart enough for that. That's why I'm like, can you start working on this self-doubt fucking shit now? Because that's their technique. Also, the other thing that came into my energy or my mind was Freud's, I know, Freud. Well, yes, Carl Jung archetypical behaviors, archetype patterns, yes, always. But Freud had an iceberg theory, if you know, you know. So there's 3 levels, the human psyche. So it's like the conscious, the conscious, the pre-conscious, and the unconscious. But you look at it as like an iceberg, right? We don't need to go into a whole lot of that because you all should know by now, most of you, that an iceberg, you see nothing. There's barely a little bit of it at the top, okay? What is above water is not anything compared to what is underneath the water, okay? So the conscious is like that visible part of us, right? And then the pre-conscious is the middle of the iceberg, where you can sort of like look down, or you might be able to like see it. But then the unconscious, that's the bulk of the iceberg that you don't see. That's where the monsters are. That's the shadow side, right? And that's where a lot of these energies are operating. And now they're just complaining because they feel like they're being picked on and targeted. They're being picked on, they're being targeted, and they're being left out. They're looking, you know, it's like they're outside looking in. But the problem is they chose that. They just don't want to take accountability for it. So, you know, that's on them, I guess. But they won't see it that way. So, you know, just you've taken off the horse blinders. You can see it, you can smell it, you can sense it. They may actually try to send in a neutral party, you know, a sibling, a brother, a sister, a friend, okay, to apologize. They didn't fucking, it's an imposter. They're going to come back and say, I was listening to you. I did the work. Like, I am healed. I'm like the CEO of my life now. My frequency is high. My vibration's high. But like, it's a fucking lie. They're poker facing it. Like, they have not done the work. They're fucking hiding the monster. That's still there. They didn't do it, right? So whether it's them trying to come back around or send you communication or send you message, or they send somebody in to deliver said message, it's fucking bullshit, okay? Period. 11:33 on the timer when I said that. So you have entered into the land of milk and honey. I'm looking at my tarot deck here. We have the 6 of Wands. Don't fucking just, you know, I really don't even think you're going to receive these messages. You know, like, if it comes in electronically, you're not even going to read it because you don't fucking care. It's kind of like the shit that's coming out. You are so far gone. You are like in a different world from that. Period. So it's going to be left unread. You don't fucking care. You don't care. All right. So let's see what's going on. Yeah. We've had like nasty windstorms and severe thunderstorms. One blew through here this morning early, like 5 or 6 a.m. Damn. And I think we have some more on tap for this afternoon. I'm telling ya. Poseidon's pissed. All right, what do I want to start with, Spirit? All right, let's start this. So we're going to use a pop of love because I really do feel like a lot of them in this delusional reality that they're living in, people around them are walking away, are closing the door, all right? They're like, nope, we see now what you did. So you might have some of those come back to apologize, right? For believing this person over you. Again, forgiveness is fine. You don't really need anybody to come and apologize. You have forgiven yourself. They need this for them, basically. But forgiveness does not mean that that door stays open, right? There are people in your energy that just do not go where you're going, and there's no room for them, and you have to understand that, all right? So, there's also a little bit of like twin flamey energy here, like Ace of Cups coming in. So I just thought, let's start with this deck and see what the fuck. I tried to do this recording last night. Like I tried to do it last night, but then like it just didn't work. And so I was like, all right. And then this morning I woke up and I kind of was like, I don't really know if I should even record today. But as I was up moving around, I realized like, okay, we are in kind of a void right now. Like, so we've cleared out that darkness, that shadow work, right? We know we have blessings coming in, so we're kind of sitting pretty. And sometimes in this energy, this is when tricksters like to come in and get us distracted and get us off task, okay? So this might be a good time for you to reevaluate your spiritual hygiene. Make sure that you're, make sure that you're on top with what you're doing here. You may actually be altering your spiritual practices or what you're doing. You know, have an open mind about it. Really just learn, like I said, I don't know how many readings ago this was, but the silence, you know, enjoy the silence. You've got to learn to be able to find the silence, mindfulness, okay? But enjoy the silence, because the silence is where the information is, all right? I always like to think of Elijah, okay? Funny, Elijah, the chariot, Gavin DeGraw, chariot. When he escaped into the cave, right? And there was, God was yelling and angry and loud, and then he whispered. So the silence is powerful. Silence is the secret weapon. And you have the power of silence. A lot do not. Most people cannot sit in silence. It is awkward for them. They have to fill it with something. And you are finding the peace in the void. So just make sure you're keeping your spiritual practices up. Okay. What's the overall energy here? What's going on around this collective here? What's the overall energy of our collective today, Sunday, June 29? Small offering. It wanted to come out on the fence. So short temporary offering, in between feeling awakened and unawakened, refusing to let go completely. They're stuck in a situation and they can't get out. So yeah, this is them. They're trying to maneuver away to come in, okay? So that's the overall energy around you, and you're probably feeling that, okay? You are in that Queen of Swords energy, the Empress energy, and so you know what you want. What's the current energy here? Oh, geez. Pisces here. Yeah, so mystical, okay? This person is a escapist. They're trying to get out of their karma. All right, because this came out in reverse. Low vibrational Pisces, okay? They know that you are bringing in your blessings. They know that you are calling in higher level everything, okay? They are nothing like that. They're spiritual haters. They might come in and say, oh, I've done the work. I did the shadow work. I want you to teach me more. They don't fucking want anything. They just want you to take their karma, okay? So yes, that's what I said. I don't even think that you're going to entertain any of this, but I have to say it. It's, okay. Give me one more for current energy here. One more for current energy, the collective. Acquiring knowledge. Open-minded, you're researching, you're understanding yourself, okay? You have a deep knowing. You are a thinker. You see the world differently, and that's what you want. You want somebody that's going to be like that with you, okay? So you are in a very patient hangman energy, okay? You know something good is coming in for you. So, and it's not this. What's the obstacle here for the collective? Oops. I'm not gonna. What's the obstacle for the collective here? Obstacle for the collective? Obstacle? Is this the obstacle here? I'm hearing anatomically. What is anatomically? Is this that succubus energy? They're going to use this to get back into your energy here? What is anatomically? Why am I hearing anatomically? Ah, okay, I get it. So, all right, let me see if I'm right. Yep. I'm so right. Okay. They want to come back into your energy because they are in a succubus energy, lustful. And I had said succubus, okay? You are the muse, okay? We've been hearing this. You are the muse, all right? Not only are you just nothing but beautiful and just, you are an artistic inspiration and beyond, okay? People are fucking infatuated with you, okay? Your beauty and your brain, okay? And then your glow up. So you were already magnetic, okay? But now you are overcoming any illnesses and negativities. You're feeling confident and you are on the right path. It's almost like your feet have like magnets at the bottom and they know exactly where to step and when to step, okay? And you right now, some way, somehow, you are speaking your truth, you're reaching people, okay? You're connecting with others and your light is healing others and it's sending positive vibes out, which then again makes you even more attractive and they want in, these karmic partners. This is that, yeah, that's that low vibrational Pisces, okay? This says here, and I had an idea like on what a relationship should look like, and you challenge that perspective. And now I'm questioning my whole value system. I didn't understand what you were trying to teach me, but I do now. No, you don't. You're fucking karmic. Okay? You're a manipulator, all right? You have highs and lows. You're nothing. You're a fucking carnival. There are so many red flags, okay? You're codependent. All you do is create miscommunications and arguments. You just continually test us. We're not doing that anymore. That does not match my vibration of love. You could never be on my frequency. Again, other worlds. So this is a hard no to those that are watching, because I know the karmics watch me and maybe some of your karmics are watching this. We don't want what you have to say. Don't send in a messenger. Don't send anybody else in. We ain't gonna fucking read your letters. We ain't gonna read your apologies because we know they're not sincere. We know you just want our sacral chakra. All right. That's your energy, collective. Yeah. This is a critical juncture right now. You've taken a big leap of faith, all right? You are going to alter the evolution of the world, and it says yes. Now I'm hearing when the clock strikes 12. Isn't that Cinderella? Okay, Spirit. Now we got the obstacle fucking figured out. Could that have taken any longer? What's the advice? What's your advice? Okay. Let him be in regret, okay? This landed on top of the glow up. This says regret, okay? Let him be in regret. Let him be in regret. They're starting to realize they made the wrong decision. This we've heard before. Does it sound familiar? They feel trouble or remorseful of what's happened, and they see that you're happy and they're miserable and they can't move on. Let them be, all right? Advice, regret. These are people who are emotionally inept. They cannot process emotion. They don't know how to take correction, criticism. Heaven forbid somebody tell them that they're wrong. They literally short circuit, okay? They are literally imploding. And the more they do to you, the more shit is drying up around them. Everything. All opportunities they have are going bye-bye, by the wayside. Yeah. So on this, okay. The fall. So I'm taking this here. They're regretting shit they fucking did in the fall. So this could have been, they summoned that demon. That was December 20. They summoned the demon on the winter solstice. Look at that, December 21st. It was Saturday, December 21st was the winter solstice. They're regretting what they fucking did. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? I think like, so they try to do all these nasty things to you, and then they were trying to get you to come back to them. What the fuck? All right. Outcome here, regret, fall, on the fence. I mean, they've been doing this shit to you for a very long time. So what's the collective's outcome? We're going to let him sit in regret. We're not looking back. We have literally timeline jumped. We are not in this energy anymore. We are embracing the knowledge, the downloads, and the wisdoms that we get, and the wisdom we get, and we're moving forward. Yeah, this person is unawakened, okay? No matter what they do, say, think, feel, act like, respond to, write to you, whatever, it's fucking a lie. They're unawakened. Unawakened, all right? Yeah, cycles. Again, they're just dysfunctional, okay? They are afraid of commitment. They're codependent. They are unable to learn any lesson. They're hurtful. They're toxic. They just literally keep doing the same fucking thing, all right? And you, collective, you got people fucking speechless. And that's not helping them, okay? You're balancing everything, okay? You are healed. You understand what you give, you get, okay? This is triggering people. So you just keep doing what you do because you are operating in free will and you have cosmic love coming in. You are connected in the 5D with somebody, regardless of whether or not you know them here in the 3D. They are in your energy. So this is like kingdom spouse energy or business partner. It is powerful, indescribable, and it is stable. It's everlasting, all right? And that's what this karmic knows. And they don't want that to happen, all right? So there you go, collective. That's your fucking energy. Again, be expected. I would say expect some sort of circling back or... I just think, what is like... I'm hearing get a room. Fuck no. Like they may want to take you on a trip. They're going to try and trap you. Don't do that. Don't do that. They're like, it's like, I'm hearing like, come here. Come here. Let me talk. No. Get out of my energy. Who are you? New phone. Who dis? That's what I'm hearing. Okay? Don't. We're going to use Wisdom of the Oracle next because that's fucking... Yeah, this card here says maybe. No, yeah, maybe, but leaning towards yes. Really? Are they that? Are they that? Are they that? All right. Let's get some confirmation on this here. Let's use the Wisdom of the Oracle. At the bottom of the deck, milk and honey. I told you, you guys are already there. They're not coming. All right, Spirit, what is the overall energy here for my collective? Yep, just breathe, breathe, be patient. Things are coming in, okay? And you understand that, all right? This is a 20, it says it's number 29 here. That's an 11, that's justice, okay? Just breathe. Trust in source. It's coming in, okay? Current energy here. Yep. Current energy is you are flexible, and that is a problem. That is a fucking problem. Because you are going with the flow, you're riding the waves in and out, and they can't mess with you in that energy, right? What's the obstacle? Yeah, they know it's time to go. They know. But they're trying to fight it. They don't want you moving on without them. And they want you to heal them. They want you to fix them, okay? They're fighting a losing battle. Again, this is Archangel Michael saying, try it, okay? You want to try to hurt the collective one more time? Then I'm going to dry something else up for you. I will literally suffocate you. I will literally put you in the driest, most uncomfortable position ever. You will be in a desert that nobody has ever seen before. What's the advice for the collective? It's giving padded room. They need a padded room. They're going to go insane because they don't know. Okay, change in the wind here. On the fence. That's your advice. A change in the wind on the fence. That's a 3. Okay, you know, you can sense it. All right, you can sense it. There's a change. There's a change in direction. There's a course correct. There's a recalibration. There's something in the energy, okay? But you understand the power of going with the flow and controlling what you can control and letting go what you can't. It's the power of manifesting, right? Like you set your intentions, you truly are in tune with yourself, you know what you want, and you manifest it, and then you let it go. And it will come in however the good Lord Source wants to come in. The only thing that you can control is understanding who you are and truly, truly, truly knowing what you want, okay? It is not your responsibility. It is not your job to worry about how, when, or what is going to bring it in. That's so above our pay grade right now. So we just have to make it clear and then wait. Yeah, okay. Co-create, that wanted to flip out too. So that's your advice. You know it's coming. You've done your work. Let the universe work for you. Okay, advice. Anything else? It's just continuing to be in this flexible energy because nothing can harm you. Nothing can stop you that way. Obstacle. Yeah, loyal heart. You are calling in your higher level blessings. You are highly favored. You are highly blessed. You are highly protected. You are divinely instructed. You are divinely guided. Nothing you do, say, think, feel is anything except divine, okay? Be in your receptive state. Be in your Empress energy, okay? Keep your battery charged. You know how to protect your energy. You're protecting your peace, and you are calling in people to do that with you. All right? Outcome? Anything else? Anything else? All right. Yeah. You went the distance, okay? You went the distance. You did what you needed to do to usher in a new life. Let the universe go the distance for you so you can continue moving forward in this new life, all right? Now is the time, like I said, now is the time just to rest. Rest, recuperate, make sure that you are keeping your soul happy. So play, have a good time, right? Because that is when you are closest to God. Okay, let's put some tarot. I've been waiting. I've been waiting. I know, y'all, you are waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting for this to come in. It's coming in. Just try. It's so close. It's so close. It's so close. The key is understanding you're worthy of everything that's coming in, all right? You deserve all of this, okay? You have earned everything and more. That's what I'm hearing. You have earned everything and more. You are very, very protected at this time. Like I said, Archangel Michael, like, oof. All right, please clarify breathe, please, for overall energy here. What is breathe? Breathe. For the collective, Sunday, July 20, or June 29th. I keep saying July 29th. July 29th must be a significant day for somebody. Holy shit. Just breathe. We have a grown-ass man, okay? A king of swords, thoughts, okay? With the 2 of cups. Just breathe. Okay? You are on top of shit. You know the truth. Okay? You're not letting emotions cloud your judgment. All right? And that's what's bringing in a new partner. Now, this says engagement photos. Yes, it is 2 of cups. It could be romantic, but it could just be you in spirit, right? Like you renewing your connection with spirit. If you're not manifesting a partner, then that's not what it is. But it could be a job. It could be a business opportunity. 2 of cups. It is just, it's a partnership. All right? It's a contract. Clarify flexible here. Number 19 here. flexible, which is a 10. Yeah, you're just going with the flow. Kind of like, you know, you can sense the change on the wind, right? Like you're just not trying to control it. Yeah. The devil in reverse. You tamed the beast inside of you. Therefore, no one can manipulate you. That's a problem for your karmics. What is time to go here? The number 9. It's 45, but it's a 9. We have a Queen of Pentacles. You know what's for you and you know what is not for you, okay? You're not going to let anybody interrupt your peace. You are in a loving, abundant, just fucking magically manifesting place. You don't want anybody to mess with it, and you have cleared out the clutter. Now you got to let spirit do their job, because there's some clingers. All right, clarify, co-create a change in the wind. It's like you've cleaned the weeds out of the garden. You've done all that you can. Now you got to let this, you know, source take care of the rest. 3 of Pentacles. Co-creating with the universe, okay? People see, and spirit and source, they see all that you've done, okay? It's pissing off a group of people, all right? Again, I'm hearing Masons. They don't like that you are elevating. They don't like that you are going to be rewarded for the work that you've done, okay? This group here is not liking a change in the wind. Clarify, loyal heart, yin. Yeah, these people are just hanging on by a thread. But Michael's got it. I hear St. Michael, like he's just like, no, try it one more time. He's going to make this group bow to you on their knees. Yes. Okay. So loyal heart, yin. You can't be trapped anymore. All right. Which is trapping them. Okay. If I'm going here with this Mason energy, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but something about you in your own power, because you've freed yourself, right? You're in control of your mind. This is putting them in a prison, but it could actually be putting them in real prison. Oh my God, Michael Meets Mozart is the title. Oh my gosh, I wish I could take a picture of that right now. Michael Meets Mozart is the name of the song on my Amazon right now. Michael Meets Mozart, the piano guys. Somebody, you're going to get, something is coming in. Something is coming in here. Someone is obsessed because how did you fucking do that? Okay? But you might be getting news about somebody actually going to prison. Well, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, the world here. This could be publicly exposed. What is new life? Like I said at the beginning of this video, you are going to be dumbfounded. Knight of Wands, a life coach. You, by speaking your truth, like I said, it's like you have magnets on your feet that are taking you where you need to go. You are taking the right actions and you're going into this new world. And that's what's closing the doors on these people who are coming at you, right? Your actions are the nails in the coffin. Like they're so far lost. They are adrift in a sea of their own making. They're adrift. They're on a fucking like worn out raft in the middle of Poseidon's rage. That's what I'm seeing right now. No food, no help, nothing. Shark infested waters, anything that you could think of, they are in the middle of the worst storm that they have ever experienced. And the storm hasn't even hit its max force yet. They don't know what to do. So they still keep doing things. And then you have Michael saying, okay, keep trying. I'll make it even worse. Let's go the distance. You're getting news. Something is really coming in, and this could be your actions in the right direction do not support the actions that they said you took, the things that they said you did, who you were, and that's what's putting them in jail. Maybe a jail of their own making, which it is in general, but like in their mind, they're trapped in their mind, but it could actually be real jail. Go the distance. The Hanged Man, unemployed. Somebody's losing their job. So they could be losing their job while you are on the up in your career, fun employed here. Yeah. 7 of thoughts, 7 of swords, shady. You being flexible, you being fun employed, you just going with the flow, doing what you are supposed to be doing. I'm seeing so much in my head right now. It's like a split screen. It's like the card in the Wisdom of the Oracle, the flamingo card. I forget what that one is, but it's like where the one side is black and white and the other's color. That's what I'm seeing. You are in the color, they are in the black and white. And literally it is just raining down every single thought, every single wish that was harmful to you, collective. It's all coming out. Oh my God. Yeah, this is, oh my goodness, you guys. It's too real. They don't know how to process this, okay? They are literally being slapped in the ass with God's fucking switch. Oh my gosh. You've been waiting for this so fucking long because you're the fucking star. It's fucking over, the death card. Fortune favors the fucking bold. And you, collective, you are the fucking bold. Oh, I have so many chills right now. I'm speechless right now. Oh, shit. They are fucked. They are in their head right now. So this is the 9 of thoughts. They have the Sunday scaries, and it's Sunday. Because everything they did, the 7 of cups, everything they fucking did to block you is blocking them. There is evidence of this, okay? What they did, the moon here, out of fear, in the dark, their shadow side, to block your 10 of Pentacles, okay? It's coming out, the Page of Cups. They're trying to block it. They're trying to come in to get into your good graces. They have some fucking bullshit small offer, like I said, but it's not true. And the more that they do, everything that they try to do, they're fucking childish. They're a fucking child. It's just going to expose more. And they're in the 5 of cup energy. They're in regret, they're in remorse, but because they got caught and they're terrified and they don't know how to process emotions. And some don't want to go to jail. They don't want the world to see the pieces of shit that they are. Fuck. Knight of Thoughts, 5 of Pentacles. So you have a Knight of Swords who feels left out, knows he fucked up, and he can't get into you because you have blocked every single thing about this person. It's almost like they're a widow because you're fucking gone. Okay? But 10 of Swords. This is a painful ending. Maybe you will be. There might be someone who does actually pass away because of the actions they took towards you, collective. Okay? Yeah. I can't even make it up. You walked away and you're the Queen of Swords. Sometimes the Queen of Swords does represent a widow. She's a young queen who's really lived a lot. She's experienced a lot. That's why she's so authentic. And so if you don't come correct, you don't come in at all, because you're the Empress. Fortune favors the bold, collective. Well, that was a reading. Jesus. All right, let's just see here. What's the outcome for the collective here? And then we'll tie it up. It was at 44. It was 3 4s. 4 4 4 7. What's the final outcome here? Glow up. Fucking glow up. Queen of Wands, okay? Queen of Vibes. You're a baddie. Your energy fucking is amazing. Glow up. Outcome for this collective? Yeah. Your glow up. Somebody is hopeless. They're not going to heal. They're choosing to not heal, okay? They don't want to heal, but they don't want you to have the light either. What is this, the Star in reverse here? With outcome? Yeah. 10 of thoughts on the fence, okay? Or what is it? Yeah, 10 of thoughts, okay? They did not expect you to come back from this. You pulled all these swords out. That's your glow up, right? They underestimated you. Now they're hopeless and they're in despair. This is not a good energy. But I cannot make it up. Justice. This is justice. You've got to let this play out. You have an Ace of Cups coming in here. There's, see, again, they're being exposed. You saw me fucking shuffle these cards. Look what came out again. Tower, 7 of Cups, 9 of Swords. Not a good energy to be in, okay? So, collective, they're 7 of Thoughts here, acting shady, because they know something. Page of Pentacles. Something is there. There's proof of something. Maybe that's what they're trying to send somebody into, to prevent you from finding the truth out, or I don't know, but it's not going to work, okay? Just know that, collective. Whatever they're trying to do is not going to work, all right? Like I said, I have a tarot deck right here, and I got 6 of Wands. I got 6 of Wands. Anything else here? I kind of want to see. I cannot. 6 of Wands and the Star. I'm ending it, because you know what? All you have done is keep calm and trust in God, and that's what's ushering all of this in. Okay? Actually, I want to find one more thing out. Okay? I want to see shadow work, self-made. Yep, you are self-made. 9 of Pentacles energy. They don't want you to doubt that, okay? You might feel a little bit of projection. No, you're going to feel a lot of projection, but do not doubt that what is coming in for you, you deserve, okay? And this is stable. This is not something that's going to be taken from you. All right, what's the real gossip here, Spirit? On this Sunday here, what's going on? Because wow, this reading took a turn. Make it make sense for this collective. This landed on top of Hangman, Knight of, what is this? Knight of Vibes and New Life. You're situationally single, okay? Which that supports fucking Widow. Oh my gosh. This is, you know, it's temporary. You are choosing to be single. You are choosing solitude. You don't want any drama, all right? And underneath it, look here. Does that say Self-Care Sunday? Boom, Self-Care Sunday. You better do something for yourself today, okay? This is prioritizing rest, recharging emotionally and spiritually, pampering yourself. Me time matters because, like Spirit said, you need to be unbreakable, and you need to actually believe and trust the signs they are giving you, okay? Trust the signs they are giving you, all right? Paying attention to the guidance. The universe is speaking clearly to you. Make sure you're following your intuition so you receive these messages, okay? And you need this inner toughness. You have endured hardship. You have strength through adversity, and nothing can break you because you understand the concept of being flexible, okay? Anything else here for the collective? Yeah, you need to get your rest in because everything that's coming in for you is going to blow your mind. You are going to be booked and fucking busy. Productivity is high, full schedule, no time to waste. Success is on the calendar because you can no longer be triggered. This is why, all right? You are having all of this abundance start to flow into you because now you've learned how to handle it. You've learned how to protect your energy, and you know the sharks, okay? You know how to keep greedy, dirty hands away from it. Make sense? You're not gonna lose it, all right? So you are no longer acting out of emotion. You've healed your wounds. You have faced the hurts from the past and nothing really bothers you anymore because you see it as, okay, what do I need to just revisit and learn? And then you move on, okay? Yeah. Oops. Anything else? Okay. Spirit, tell me why this reading took a huge turn. All right. So you have long-term stability coming in. Your relaxation is coming in. You are going to be living the dream. You are in CEO energy. You don't want rebounds anymore. You're done with energy vampires and you survive the crossroads. Someone is not going to survive the crossroads. This is the cloud chaser. Tell me about this cloud chaser. Not making it through crossroads. What's happening here? Oh my. Divine timing. Okay? It came out on the fence. So this is happening right now. It's not already happened. It is in the process of happening. You have a secret admirer. Hidden affection, anonymous notes, unknown interests. Someone is watching you. And it's not your anxiety. You might get a message from this person. All right? Just remember boundaries. Yeah. Endings bring new beginnings. You are no longer going to live in an unnecessary drama where people overreact to minor events. Like, no. You're done with anybody who breadcrumbs you, and you're not going to have any more false alarms. You've learned your lesson. That's why these things are coming in. All right? I'm hearing a harbinger, like chaos, the harbinger of chaos. What is that? Why am I hearing that? That's harbinger of chaos. What's happening? Yeah, sweet but deceptive. Empty compliments, hidden insides, too good to be true. On the fence. All right, that's what I mean. Somebody's going to try to come in with an offer that seems like, if it's too good to be true, it generally is. You see through this bullshit. Harbinger of chaos. Everything that this karmic or this low vibrational cycle repeater does brings harm to people, okay? And now you see that. You're not interested in plastic smiles. You're not interested in poker faces. You're not interested in hidden agendas, and that's all this person has to offer. Okay, confirmation. I just got notification. And here's the fucking clout chaser again. See? Okay, it's over. This clout chaser, it's 5255, just know, literally may cross over. Okay? Don't. You're done with these red flags. You've healed your inner child and you're fucking glowed up. Okay? No more broken promises for you. No more plastic smiles. Only happiness. All right? You have done the work. You're calling in your blessings. You're calling in your manifestations. Okay? You are in your purpose. You are walking the spiritual path. You are where the divine wants you. Be happy. Be calm. Continue to be flexible. All right? Because you have a big purpose here. That's your reading for today. I'm being guided to close this reading out because holy shit, that was a reading. That took a fucking turn. I send you so much love. I hope that you guys have a great self-care Sunday. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.